Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Sword Coast Legends, where we found out about Bryn and her old girlfriend who got killed by a succubus last time. We are wrapping up
Hi,
some
Marnish.
side quests because I haven't had enough of this game yet,
I
despite the
really
fact having a,
appreciate your assistance with the whole Ashen Priest thing. It means a lot to me that you were willing to help out.
despite the fact I have a large backload of this particular game already. Anything for my
You're
friends.
one of the good ones, you know. You're like... You're, Sorry. It's getting awfully dusty around here, and I'm starting to cry a little bit, too.
I'd like to learn more about you.
I think I remember where we were. So, I think we were talking about my Uncle Kipper. He wasn't really my uncle, but he did take me in when my parents had run out of patience. He took me away from home to the town of Longsaddle, and he told me that I was a talented boy. I had no idea what he meant until the day I repeated some words he taught me, and a ray of frost shot from my fingertip. On that day, I was no longer a boy who had failed to be a farmer. I was a wizard.
Harry.
Uncle Kipper introduced me to the Harples, who took me in as if I was one of their own. They
You
taught me
are?
magic, let me experiment, and kept a roof over my head when no one else would. And of course, now we know that they were my blood relatives all along, which makes the whole thing make more sense now that I think of it.
In the most horrible way possible, but yes, look at all the dogs over here. There are puppies! We have puppies in our camp. But when we met, you had been
Yes, I
exiled,
had.
right?
Thanks for reminding me. Necromancy was never something the Harples really wanted to teach, but I had a particular aptitude for it. I'm not sure why. I guess I always liked gross things. Bugs, dirt, day-old fiddlehead soup. Anyway, I'd obtained a few scrolls Kipper had forbidden me to read, and I tried to cast them. Without realising it, I'd managed to animate Kipper's dead cat and a squirrel that had once gotten too close to a bidadoo. Ugh. Sorry. It's still fresh, I guess. It really hurt to be exiled. They were the only people that have truly accepted me. And it didn't last.
Oh, we accept you, Hobbit.
That's really nice of you to say. And I'm not just saying it because it's exactly what I wanted to hear. I need to rest for a bit if that's alright. Maybe we can talk more another time.
What do you think of our current situation?
I finally get to travel with another wizard, and it's a drow. I wish Dalinir had been honest from the start. It's so much more fun to tell people you're friends with a drow than just another moon elf. Don't tell Lydia I said that, okay? Actually, don't tell Dalinir either. I'm not sure which one would be more angry.
Oh, should
All
go.
right, you know where to find me.
Meanwhile, you're talking to the tiefling who feels really kind of let down. Hello, Dalinir. You're standing off here all by yourself.
I feel awful, misleading you such as I have. I hope you can understand the necessity of establishing my alternate identity.
Tiefling. Of course, you did what you needed to
I
survive.
thank you for your understanding and your tolerance. I know I have much to do to rebuild the trust between your companions and myself. I have foreseen, however, that time will heal these wounds.
That said,
For now, I will be as helpful as I can.
for all I keep harping on the fact that I have characters a tiefling, tieflings don't have near the bad reputation drow do. Especially in Faerun. I'd like to learn more
It
about
begins
you.
as many stories do, with my birth, followed very closely by my first brush with death.
What happened?
I was the second male child born to an utterly devout young priestess of Lolth. My mother claimed she heard the Spider Queen call for my extermination, and she bade my older sister Talistra to do the deed.
Oh dear.
My dear sister was more than willing to carry out Lolth's will. Moments after my birth, Talistra dragged me away to undertake the sacrifice.
That seems harsh.
My sister would have succeeded had it not been for my eldest brother. He used his fledgling magic to shield me, and that is how my complicated history with my brother Tassilis began.
Tassilis tried to protect you.
He did. He was no more than 10 years old, standing up to his mother, sister, and the will of Lolth. He was my hero.
You were just born. How do you remember that?
Perhaps I'll feel more like dredging up the past.
Why do you keep tabbing me out? Okay. Have you seen anything that might help with our
Spiderweb.
quest?
A body torn asunder. Darkness and the ravings of madmen. Nothing distinct, but all disturbing.
Okay, I should be going.
It has been wonderful. We must do this again sometime.
Anytime.
Okay. Have a guild chest full of goodies. It is time to go back out into the world. Okay. So, we're going to look at Luskan. We want to go to the market district, I believe. Hearts of Stone. We are going to take Bryn because we're on her thing. We are going to take Yarhild, and I think we're going to take Lydia, I believe. I wonder what happens if we bring Hamid along. Does he get an auto level up? No, I'm going to bring Lydia. Sorry, Hamid. Okay. Ooh doo 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 doo. Let's see. The long, long loading screen of the market district. Novella with bite. Do 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 do. I'm sorry I'm not talking so much. I'm sort of distracted. Let's see. Aquaman's coming out soon? Ish. Amazon is giving me a royalty payment. It's probably a couple dollars, if that. Okay, so let's look at Hearts of Stone. Find a merchant that knows about the Infernal Stone. First, we're going to go talk to the Brigandier. Hello. Or we'll talk to you. I'm looking for an Infernal Stone. A magic stone? I think I heard about one of those from some dock workers. Maybe ask around that warehouse out by the dock. That was quick. We're gonna go into the Cutlass. We're gonna go down into the... Actually, no.
Can do.
We're gonna go up to the
Pleasure.
abandoned sewers this way. Okay. Iron Pong. Okay.
Sure.
Let's see.
I'm on it. Anytime.
Brigadier, the place that we're supposed to meet him regularly is over
Can
here
do.
somewhere. Our usual place. The place we've met twice before. Once, actually. Hello, mysterious stranger. Welcome back, friend. You have performed a great service for all of Luskan. Though its people may not know of your deeds, our organization will not forget what you have done. I have two things for you. First, a special cloak to protect you from harm, and finally, the symbol of our organization, proving that you are a friend of Brigadier. At the very least, I believe yours your name. I apologize, but I cannot trust you with my identity. I imagine you understand. How did you know to come to watch over Luskan? I met Inyago decades ago, when I had been assigned to him as a bodyguard. I took the initiative and assassinated all who threatened him at the time. It was then that he saw my value. He suggested I be placed beneath Luskan at the eyes of the organization. I have lurked in the ruins of Lusk ever since. Do you know where Jarlaxle is? I'd heard he'd returned to Minzelbrand's, and I'm not in a position to receive regular correspondence from him. Have you heard anything of Dritz? Contrary to popular belief, we Drow do not necessarily keep in contact with every other Drow in the world. That said, I had heard rumors that Dritz was seen descending into the Underdark. With any luck, he'll find a way to get himself killed. You don't like Dritz? Well, I'm sure he's a fine warrior and a lovely person, but there's something bizarre about a man who so completely defies his heritage. I rebelled against the matriarchy of Minzelbransen, of course, but to go so far as to betray one's gods in favor of the Lady of the Forest? I cannot trust a man like that. We should be going. Perhaps we may have a future opportunity to work together. Until then, farewell. Yep.
With
So
pleasure.
if he had joined Illustre, you wouldn't mind. Probably would not have minded if he had joined, what do you call it? Ooh, filters. Ah, that's right. Okay. Probably would
Sure.
not have minded if he had,
I'm on
definitely
it.
Veyruun. Like, most of Dragon Dareth is, I think, Veyruun. Loth does not like them. But a lot of Loth worshippers use them because they're expendable. From their eyes, anyway. Which makes them really dangerous, too. It's like, they're very skilled at what they do, and it doesn't matter if they die. Use them against our enemies and reduces in essence, reduce the capability of both our enemies and enemies of Loth. Win-win. Loth worshippers are strange. Well, Loth is strange. Insane is a good way to put it. Incapable of understanding right and wrong. I don't know. I tend to... Loth is, of the Drow gods, Loth is the least well defined, despite being the one that's been around the longest. All the people that do D&D through the decades have been pretty much seem to be given into the idea that Loth represents the Loth faction represents the mustache twirling bad guy types. Here's the villain ball. You get to keep it. You are the mistresses of the villain ball. Okay. So, go to the warehouse in Luskan. What is this cloak you gave me? Cloak of evasion? Okay. What is your cloak? You don't have a cloak. You now have a cloak. And the other one was a miscellaneous thing, I think. Symbol of Brigandairth. Interesting.
Anytime.
Okay, so I think we'll probably have to go to Yep, there's a warehouse. Okay, we're gonna have to world travel. Having to world travel within the city is a little bit harsh. But I guess there would still be zones. Warehouses of Luskan offer shady trade as much as illicit merchandise. Typically well guarded and protected by bribes and backroom deals, Luskan's warehouses provide secrecy and opportunity that the city's taverns and inns cannot. Right.
Hold it! You can't just go inside. This is private property.
We're looking for a certain stone.
Yeah? And is the stone yours?
Yes.
Congratulations. It'll be delivered to you after it goes through the proper procedures. Now move along.
We could make it worth your while.
I'm still listening. Listening for a number around 400 or so.
Would you take 200
I would
gold?
gladly take 200 gold. As long as it was on the way to 400 gold.
That's clever.
Total.
That's cool. Okay. Here's your 400.
All right. You've got a deal. Go on in. And don't take anything that isn't yours.
Don't take anything that isn't yours.
Can do.
I think you're going to be dead when we come back through, and I also think I am... wow, I actually have tons of money. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. I'm
Pleasure.
chaotic good. I will
Sure.
take everything that isn't nailed down. That's not what chaotic good means.
I'm on it.
But I'm protagonist in a computer role-playing game.
Anytime.
I will take everything that isn't nailed down.
Can do.
Sometimes I don't do that, but you know, it's like a
Wow,
requisition
this is a lot
things.
more than I expected. You couldn't have gotten the guard to be more specific, could you?
I don't think she knows.
Probably not. She doesn't seem the sort to trust with that kind of information. Well, I'm just going to check the bottom row. You all get the rest. Oh, and don't go looting everything you find. I don't think that guard is going to keep quiet if we take everything.
On the other hand, that might be warning. Search. Find nothing. Okay. I am... Storm previously fine cloth has been chewed through and ruined by insects. Ornate logs are the rest atop the other junk in this
What do you
crate.
find there?
You think anyone would miss this sword?
Considering the quality of the rest of this junk, yeah, I'm sure they would. Then again, they don't have to know. We could sneak it out and be long gone before they found out.
I thought you said.
No, I said not to take everything. I think we can sneak away one little sword. Especially something as nice as that.
I'll leave the
That's
store.
no fun. Tell you what, I'll take the sword. And if you ask real nice, maybe I'll let you play with it.
Oh, okay. Cool. That's probably going to be her item. Find a dimly glowing
Nice
crystal.
try, but that's just a piece of quartz. It's the thought that counts, though. Keep looking. Pretty clear the stone isn't here. That merchant fed us bad information. When I see him again...
Do you think it's already been
I
moved?
don't know, maybe? If it's already gone, then we've lost our only lead. We'll have to see if that merchant has any other ideas. Though maybe that guard knows something. Somebody might have already taken the stone. Let's go talk to her before we leave.
Sure. Anything else?
Oh, free stuff! With pleasure.
Sorted grains and bags of flour are likely to be shipped offshore. Assortment of rotting vegetables. Clearly they have been here for a while. Nothing. Looks like the goods already shipped off. Okay.
Sure.
Talk to the guard. Where's the way out again? Oh, it's this way.
I'm on it.
Oh.
There you are. We've been waiting.
Oh dear.
Got tipped off that a couple of rats were snooping around our warehouse. I don't know who you are, but you've made a mistake coming down here.
Maybe we can work something
I
out.
don't think so. None of you are leaving here alive.
That's a mistake.
What can I do for you?
You rang? Ah!
You're right in my face. Time to start doing the melee thing.
Ah! That'll leave a mark! Ha! That'll leave a mark!
Okay, Bryn. Back
Oh,
off a
yes.
little bit.
Yes. Need help over here.
Okay. Yes. And that's my timer going off. Now, Lydia, I think
I hear you.
time to do that. And I'll see you in the next video, where we put some of these commands into action. See you.